Hi, in this session I'm going to go over Docker demo with SpringBoot app. So I have listed the steps here and I will run it one by one. I have created a account on docker.hub.com and that is ready, and I have installed Docker desktop on my local machine. Other one is third step is create a SpringBoot app with this, so by this name, and map it say HelloWorld. Okay, and we will annotate it with the REST controller annotation. Other one is create a jar file. Other one is create a Docker file. Then we'll do the Docker build, and then we'll see the image is ready or not. Should be ready here, and then we'll run your image as we will run our image as the container. And all right, so we will go over it. Okay, all right. So these two steps are done, right? So I'm going to go to step 3, right? SpringBoot app. What I will do is I will open it. SpringBoot start a project. SpringBoot test. So I'll give something here, and here we'll say Docker demo. Okay, and that's all. At least Java 8 is required here. Jar, Java, Maven. Okay, next. Web is required because we want to have access to the REST controller, so we will include Spring Web, and should be good. But DevTools, we'll include DevTools. We don't need to restart it if any changes occur in our when we change our application. Okay, finish. Okay, so it is generating the project here. Alright, it generated the project here, and then we'll go here. Alright, and then see here the application is generated. I will increase the font. So yeah, it looks better now, right? So okay, and we can run it. I can see here application properties. There is nothing here. For now we don't require any, and we need to add a controller. Quick one, class. We'll say hello world controller. All right, and that should be it. Hello world controller. Okay, we'll give W, and the controllers finish. Okay, and we'll mark it as REST controller. And say here, say hello method response entity class, and that will simply be string, and return hello world of Docker. Okay, and new response entity, or in fact we don't need to give it. You can just say string here, and okay, and we can give here get mapping. can say here hello. Okay, hello world of Docker. Okay, and that should be it. Let's run this. Okay. Okay, the app started on should be port 8080 because we did not give any port in application properties. Yeah, here it is. So I'll just say hello. Alright, we can see here I just access localhost 8080 hello world of Docker. Alright, I refresh it. Okay, good. Let's that is step 3 done. So let me go back here. Like, oh, okay, we need to see jar is generated, right? So let me go back here and go to properties, and we have to run it as Maven Test, so or Maven install basically. cmd pd e drive Maven Test, see, run it. So build is success and ambient test has passed. So we'll go here and see, we'll refresh it. You can see target here. So let me go back here, target. So we just did Maven test. We'll do Maven install now, so that the jar gets generated, right? Oh, I went here, sorry. Maven install. Okay, we see here SpringBoot Docker Test and POM file. I know it's sorry here. SpringBoot Docker Test 001 high snapshot jar. Copy that and we'll refresh it. Okay, there we go. Our jar is here. So okay, so let me go back to the step here. Oh, jar is created here, right? As this one, right? And now in the step 4 is complete. Step 5 is create a Docker file. So we will create a Docker file here under SpringBoot Docker Test directly. Okay. New file. What's the Docker file name? Just Docker file. Okay. This is the default name which Docker looks for. Okay. Docker file. Okay. Finish. No extensions here. Okay. No file extensions. Okay. That is done. So now Alright, I got this script created, and for Docker file, save it. And if you see here, multiple markers at this line, invalid name for build stage from image, name can't start with a number or contain symbols. Second argument should be as. Okay, maybe second argument. Okay, it's not liking this comments. I believe this is the from image. We are using OpenJDK temporary location to run from, provide port number where the application listens. I'm removing those comments, those are not required. Save it. So it's saved now. So if you see here, give it a hard look, like SpringBoot Docker Test dash, O.O.1 snapshot char, right, from the target. Okay, where are we here? Here, right? We are here and at the same level of target. Okay, so then it looks it can look from here, target, and then add this one to this jar. It will in the memory it will do that, and then entry point or is like a Java jar, this snapshot jar name. Okay, here. All right, let's go back to the steps where we are. Create a Docker file. We have created it. Docker build. Now next is Docker build. So this one. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go here and make a Docker build file. Okay, so how it will look here. Docker build, Docker file which we have given here, which we have created it here, the same one here, and we save my Docker app and create the image, right? And we have to say image here, and so we'll copy, and then image will be created in the same directory. Okay, let's copy this. Docker build -f Docker file, tag is like what name would you like to give to your app, right? And if you are not giving any version to it, it will be treated as latest. All right, so let me go here. Okay, error. We got an error here. Docker image, ignore library, pull token for. Okay, all right, I need to log in here. Okay, so what I will do is first log in, right, because it's not able to pull a token, it seems. So what I will do is here I will create an access token here, new access token in the hub.docker.com. Okay, just a second, I will show you how I get in over there. Go here and go to account settings. You will get to security, and once you are in security, go and create a new access token, access token -1, and give it permission read, write, delete, generate it, and it got generated here. So copy that, and we have to log in. Okay, now this I'm just referring it here. All right, so here the same thing, docker login -user John. It will ask the password, so paste that key here, and login succeeded. Now what we do is we'll create the Docker build. Okay, it's building now. The image is building. step. See, if you can see here, it is running 5th step of 7 steps. See, it's getting the OpenJDK, right? Finally, yeah, it got the OpenJDK and it is running, and which is done now, right? So do ls, oh I'm sorry, dir. Okay, it will show Docker file, but then we have to say Docker images now. My Docker app, right? So what did we give the name? My Docker app. So here you can see here, my Docker app is created. Alright, latest tag is latest and image ID is this one, right? 80 to 81 BA. So that's what you can see here. It's a big string here, but then it will just display about 10 characters. It is 543 megabytes. Alright, so what's the next step then? We have to run it and see, right? On local machine. Then check images we have done with, and run the image, right? So since we are running listening on 8080 the port, but then the operating system will be taking it as listening as 9900, and it will be mapping it to 8080 to our app. Okay, my Docker app. So this one we are going to run it. Okay, now, okay, I did not copy. Just a second. Let me go here, copy it, this command, and run it. Okay, allow access. Alright, it says starting Tomcat. You can see here, because Tomcat was already embedded, right? So it is running the Tomcat and starting servlet engine Tomcat, and Tomcat is embedded natively to a SpringBoot app. So that's why it is running Tomcat on 8080 port. On 8080 port, right? How do we access it? We have to access it 9900. So it started, right? It started listening. Now let's go to browser. We have to access it using 9900. Okay. So now if I do this refresh on 8080, it will still run because this was running. What I will do is, now if I refresh, it won't work. Now it should work on 9900 port. And hello. Yeah, you go here. Hello world of Docker. So let's go back to our instructions and see. We have succeeded in all these steps. You can see how it went. Alright, and it's still running, right? And it will run until you exit from here. Alright, so this is your app running through Docker image. Alright, thank you for watching. I will come back to you and show you how to publish the Docker image to Docker Hub repository. Alright, thanks for watching once again. Bye bye.